Hey everybody, how you doing today? I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me. We're going to finish up this weekend, or start off the week, depending on whether you're watching this one, with a really simple video. This one popped into my head the other night when I was laying in bed. I was reading something, and then I watched a couple of videos and different people and different comments. And hey, by the way, people try to kind of guess like what I'm talking about sometimes. A lot of times I'm talking about things that are compilations of different situations, different peoples. I'm very, very rarely like talking about anybody in particular. So, you know, sometimes if it hits close to home with anybody, I'm not necessarily, like I say, I like to look at the whole internet, and a lot of the things I talk about are just like people that, or that are just, like I never hear one person say something and go with that, or like really get on a thought process. A lot of times I like to hear a bunch of people talk about different things and different issues, and then that's when I try to address a topic and, you know, just try to throw a little help in there as much as I can. And this is the thing. You remember the old joke, or if you've ever, you know, I don't know if they even still do that on shampoo bottles anymore, but it was kind of dumb. If you didn't know if you didn't know this, you really shouldn't be living on your own. It was always wash, rinse, repeat. Well, I think about that like here, the raw vegan lifestyle, basically, or the high carb vegan lifestyle, whatever you're doing, or whatever you're trying to do and you're not being able to do it. The success is very simple, and like I'm always talking about, it's in between these 6 inches up here, and you're probably just letting yourself get psyched out, and a lot of it, I think, comes from the impatience. Everybody wants everything so fast. Okay, here's my thinking on this, and I just like to keep it really simple. So the eggheads out there, don't try to like use a whole ton of deep thought to break down what I tell you. But hey, okay, like for the weight loss thing, you know, everybody seems to be in this thing, oh, I've got to lose weight, and that's all they're focusing on. And they go a certain, like I see a lot of people that can go a certain way, or can lose a certain amount of weight, but then they're like, I just can't do this. Well, you did it. You're not paying too much close attention. You did it. Listen, I don't care if you have 150 pounds to lose, however amount of weight you have to lose. If you've lost 10 pounds, and some of these people have lost, like that I see saying these things, or that are giving up, have lost way more than that. If you've lost 10 or 20 pounds, you can lose 100. It's just simply repeating what you've been doing, what you've been working. Okay, it may not be 100% as simple as that. You might hit some plateaus, or your body makes some changes, and you don't necessarily keep losing weight at the same rate that you were in the beginning, but you did it. You lost 10 pounds. You just got to do that 10 times. Look at it like that. As far as the raw thing goes, people have done it. Okay, come on. Like I think people are kind of exaggerating a little bit, or maybe I'm misunderstanding when people say they can't even go raw a full day. I mean, come on. All it is eating. You can eat as much as you want to, but not. I mean, if that's your thing, you're wanting to get there. Like I say, I never preach like somebody will say, well, I don't want to be full raw. That's cool. But I'm saying, you know, if you want to be full raw and you seem in your head, you're like, I can't get there, I just can't do it. You've done it. You've probably done it. Most of these people that are saying they can't do it, they have been raw for a day. That's all it is, people. That's all it is. You don't have to look at things in such intimidating blocks. Don't look at things like, for the rest of my life, I'm going to be raw vegan for 6 months. And I'm kind of repeating myself. I've done this exact same message before. Just be raw vegan for today. Today's the only day you can live in. This is the only day that you can possibly be raw vegan, because this is the only day that really exists. Tomorrow's gone. Tomorrow's gone. Oof, I've jumped ahead a couple of days. Yesterday's gone, and tomorrow ain't here yet. We don't even really know if tomorrow exists. It could all be an illusion, a dream. I think in philosophy it was called solipsism, where maybe only I exist, maybe I only exist, and I'm living on a planet of slugs, and I'm dreaming this whole existence. So I'm getting a little weird and deep and metaphysical here, but you know what I'm talking about. If all you got to be raw is today, or all you have to do, whatever your plan is, all you have to do that is today. Don't think about anything else. I don't know why people won't take the simple advice. Why do you crave all these people that get complicated and try to tell you systems and like this big elaborate plan? Now, don't get me wrong, I always say have a plan, but it doesn't have to be detailed down, blah, 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 blah. Just be raw, just eat raw till 4, eat high carb vegan, eat more fruit. But don't psych yourself out by the whole, oh, well, I can't do it. I hate that. I hate that every time I see it. It's just like I don't know, it's useless. You're admitting defeat. You can do it, and you've done it. So that's all raw veganism is, simply. Or if you don't do the fully raw veganism, high carb veganism. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever your plan is you're trying to do, it's really that easy. If you've done it before, you can do it again. Ask yourself, like, I'll play devil's advocate, why can't you do that? Why can't you do that? And if you think of it, I know that sounds so cliche. I hate using cliches, and one day at a time is one of those cliches, but it really is true. That if you can just do this thing one day at a time, all those days add up, and before you know it, you've been, you've been fully raw for a month, you've been fully raw for 6 months, you've been high carb for 6 months, whatever. And if you get to a point, and don't beat yourself up so much. Okay, if you don't repeat every single day, it's not a freak out, but you can do it if you're working to get to that place. I think what it is people don't like to fail. And I think more than anything else, it's not so much that these little cheats or whatever people do or going off the rails or whatever is really wrecking their health. It's just in their head. It's like, oh gosh, I didn't do it. I wanted to be, fully raw, or I wanted to do this or that, and somehow I wasn't able to do it. I can be kind of like that too. I like to choose what I do, and everything I eat I choose, so I don't make any excuses. When I eat things, or when I go home or back to the States and I eat cooked, I choose to do that. But, I've just found that with anything, since I've been doing this lifestyle, that if you just just don't think too far ahead. Just do it right now. Anyhow, I'll start repeating myself if this video goes any longer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. Love you guys. Peace.